After reading chapter 16 of Speaking on Special Occasions, types of speeches for special occasions that I can see myself making in the future are going to be tributes and eulogies, um, public testimony, and lastly, toasts. For example, at a wedding for siblings or anything like that. Um, Also, just using the public testimonies in church, we often give talks where we just have to speak in front of our congregation and publicly speak just like that. Next is how technology has impacted public speaking, which I definitely think technology has had a huge role on public speaking now. We definitely can see even just a newer generation hanging out with their friends, and no one is as interactive as they used to be. Kids text each other all the time, which is just a regular form of communication, whereas 20 years ago, kids would ride their bikes over to each other's houses to hang out instead of just texting like they do now. But public speaking has remained the same with advances in technology in aspects of meeting new people. We still have to introduce ourselves, like the elevator speech. But other than that, there are a lot of differences in public speaking with the advances in technology, like being able to publicly speak to thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of people across the world by being able to broadcast a speech. So, as a communicator going forward in your career, um, or going forward in my career, I guess, I am able to see public speakers, see all these examples of public speeches, and be able to learn from them, see kind of a trial and error aspect, and be able to benefit my own public speaking by seeing other people's and how they speak, and be able to take that into my own life and be able to change things that I can do to make public speaking for myself and for audiences that I can speak to a better way to listen for them. So the communication technology that I use the most would be obviously my phone. So I call people to text. I call people. I text people. I use email for work, social media for extended family and friends that I no longer have immediate contact with, that I'm able to see throughout the week, or in cases like that where I won't be able to see them as often as I see anyone else. So I would use social media to stay in touch or just see updates of their life through social media just to see what's going on. So as we end the semester and look to the summer, I'm very grateful for this class. I learned a lot of how to publicly speak better, which a lot I definitely already knew, just being able to take into account. But for me, it was always tough to learn and understand. I was always able to learn and understand it, and then doing it was a completely different thing. So it was so much harder for me to do what I just learned, just because public speaking made me so nervous all the time. I could completely know my content thoroughly, and I would get up to public speak and I would just freeze. I would just speak like I did not know what I was talking about. But I'm so grateful that I've learned a few, I guess you could say, tips and tricks to help my public speaking. But I'm grateful for this class. Thanks.